says right over here, both reports state Apple is thinking of ditching Qualcomm because the latter has withheld software needed to test iPhone and iPad prototypes. Qualcomm, for its part, insists that it's supplying fully tested modems to Apple and providing the company with a level of support consistent with our support of all others in the industry. Now I wonder, does Apple have a history of hiding test software from people that want to work on their products? Is there any evidence that this is something karmic that's coming around to bite them in the ass because they have been so bad to their own customers? Wonder if there's any evidence of that. So let's take a look at what the company that's complaining about the lack of diagnostic software available to them is doing to its own customers when it comes to diagnostic and testing software and tools.
Wrong. Now, what I've run here is something called an Apple service, Apple hardware test, and what it says right over here is P-bus sensor. So P-bus sensor is reading below the low points.
So here it's saying that the P-bus sensor is reading below the low point using diagnostic software. Now let's see what you're able to do with the modern MacBooks that are made in the age of the Apple that cries when somebody else does not provide them with diagnostic software. Let's see what happens when you deal with this same issue on a modern-day Retina.
So all you can do is hold down D to get this diagnostic test, which is not much of a diagnostic test. So it says over here, there may be an issue with the system management controller, and there may be an issue with the camera. So it says reference code PFM006. Now, again, I don't know if you were able to see that.
So I wonder what PFM006 stands for. Let's see if we can figure that out.
The sensors are read by the SMC. This here reads every single one of the SMC sensors and says what failed. What that thing does over there is it says, you have a problem. Good luck figuring it out. So let's just Google and see what that code means, because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Apple aren't jackasses. Maybe I'm just missing how nice they were, and maybe they actually have a proper code so that I can figure this out. If I were to Google PFM006, looks like I already did this already from that browser tab, and I click. Let's see. Is it going to tell me what sensor failed? Is it going to tell me what the problem is? PFM006. Contact Apple or take your computer to an Apple authorized service provider or blah, blah, blah. Determine which service and support options are available.
And here's the best part of that. Here's the best part of what we're looking at right there is that when you take it into an Apple certified service center, do you know what they do? They tell you that they can't service it without replacing the entire thing, and that replacing the entire thing is $750 to $1,250 depending on the model of your machine, instead of allowing you access to software that is going to test the system and give you a general idea of what needs to be fixed. And now they're complaining that someone else is not giving them testing software.